Hello. Hi everyone. Thank you for joining. Hi. Hope everyone's doing good today. Hi. All right, you guys, thanks for joining my live. So my name is Janelle, and I have been with Cisco full-time for about 6 months now. And I also was an intern here, and I work in HR. So I'm actually considered a new grad because I just graduated from UC Berkeley, studying sociology and media studies, and I am in the HR rotational program. So I'm super excited to be joining you guys today and talking about my experience at Cisco and why I chose Cisco. So feel free to write some comments or some questions, and I'll definitely try to answer everything that I can for you guys. And thank you for joining. Hi. And I'm also in San Jose in the headquarters. So hello, all the way from Greece. Thank you for joining. So to give you guys some background, I'm actually in an HR rotational program, and I am in my first rotation. I get to do 3. And I am in my main role right now is I'm doing program and project management in HR. And kind of my main focus of work is that I'm trying to make more teams like our best teams here at Cisco. So we're trying to make sure everyone has an amazing experience while they're here at Cisco and while they're with their teams. So that's kind of my primary focus of work here. So it's super exciting, and I've loved it so far. So just to maybe give you guys some background on why I chose Cisco, especially for a lot of people who are new grads and are interested in coming here to Cisco, which you can always look at our career page, which you can actually swipe up right after I'm done with my live and look at kind of the job opportunities we have here. But one of those really amazing things and one of the reasons why I actually chose to work here was my experience as an intern was amazing. And so I actually really wanted to come here because of the work-life experience. Something that I really cared about was being able to spend time with my family, be able to have a life outside of work, and Cisco was the best option for me because they were able to give me that. And so, and just to give you guys kind of like an example of that I think was really amazing is actually Cisco during Christmas time shuts down. So they shut down for about a week and a half, and so everyone is off their emails, nobody is working at all, and everyone goes home to see their family or has family come to them, which I think is super amazing. So I got to take the whole week off while a bunch of other people were working to just hang out with my family, and that's such a really awesome opportunity that a lot of people don't get to have. And I think another really good example of that is I actually am going to go to Europe for a week. So, and I'm going to be able to take my paid time off for a whole week, even though I'm a new grad that's only worked here for 6 months. So that's so amazing. A lot of new grads don't have the opportunity to have that much PTO when they first start. So those are just like a few reasons why I really love Cisco and the work-life balance that they give. It's amazing. If anyone has any questions, please write them below, and I definitely will answer them for you. So those are just a few things that are really awesome. The work-life balance. Also, it's just super fun to work here. I love coming in every single day. We have coffee machines that make us like mochas, and I come in every day and I have my mocha here. So what are some of the projects that I've led? That's a really good question. I do a lot of different things. One of the really cool projects that I've led is we actually had a software here at Cisco called Standout, or what we named TeamSpace. And pretty much what that is a platform that allows employees to check in with their managers on a weekly basis, as well as update their priorities and pretty much share and showcase the work that they're doing, as well as be able to have conversation performances with their managers. And so that is actually a software that I help leading with adoption and program managing that whole entire software itself. So that has been a really cool project that I've led and I've really enjoyed. So hopefully you that's a good answer for you, what you were looking for. Another really cool thing that I've really loved about working at Cisco is time to give. And I don't know if you guys know what that is, but time to give is where you get 5 PTO days to go and volunteer. And there's a bunch of different things you can do. You could take it a whole week, or you could just do a few hours a day. So something that I was really interested in college was entrepreneurship. And that's something I wanted to continue to do out of college. So I actually used my time to give a few hours out of the month to actually help small businesses, giving them advice and mentorship, and moving into a more digital world where we have internet and things like that. So that's how I use my time to give, as well as helping other young women who want to get into technology or want to work at Cisco or are moving into their college careers, get an idea of how they can be entrepreneurs. I also help a lot with that too. Oh, and congrats on your offer from Cisco. That's amazing. So good question, how to join your company. So everyone is a little bit different about how they actually end up coming to Cisco. What I did was I actually first went to a college career fair, and so that was my experience. I talked to a recruiter, I went through the interview process. I think I had about 3 interviews that I did, and so that was kind of how I went along my process in actually getting here. But I know everyone's is a little bit different. So awesome. Also, another really awesome thing that has actually just happened, another great reason why I love working at Cisco, is actually my future husband is going to be joining Cisco as well. He's actually going to be joining as a hardware engineer in about 3 weeks. So that is super exciting, and it's awesome that he's gonna have the opportunity to work here as well. Yes, there is a Cisco Jobs website, and it's on our bio of the Instagram page, and also I will link it once I'm done with this live. Awesome. Perfect. So some other things. Oh, how did I get my internship at Cisco? So that was through a college career fair, and that was a super interesting experience. I went through 3 interviews. Because I was an intern conversion, that's what they call me, that means that I pretty much was able to convert from an intern to full-time by my performance as an intern. And I am from California. Awesome. Hi everyone, thanks for joining. I see a bunch of people in here asking questions. I'll try to get to as many as I can. So I think just a huge thing to, oh, would you share some info about the various EROs too? Yeah, so the employee resource groups are another really amazing thing that we have here at Cisco, and we have so many of them. And those are kind of groups that you can network in and create relationships in. I'm actually in a few of them. I'm in one that's called Early Career Network, where I'm able to meet people the same age as me. We have networking socials. They also tell us a lot of things about professional development. Like everything that you can think of that you need to know while you're early in career, they cover, which is amazing. Another really good one that I'm in is Connected Women, and they have amazing opportunities to help women better understand how to work in the workplace, as well as the opportunities they have in the workplace and creating opportunities for us here. So that is another amazing one. Also, Conexion, which is a great one and has given me a lot of opportunities to go to different events, to learn and grow both professionally and personally. So those are some really good ones, and there's so many more here at Cisco that if I can't cover all of them, but they're all super, super amazing. And if you join Cisco, I definitely recommend you joining one of those EROs. Perfect. Do we have any more questions? Thank you guys for joining. Awesome. Work on the position. Oh, that's actually a really good question. Is it possible somehow to work on one position and then switch to another position? So I would actually say this is actually another huge reason why I chose Cisco, and this is a really great question, is the movement between Cisco is actually very fluid. So I came in working in HR, and pretty much even my manager and the people that I directly report to or have conversations with have usually moved within and all over the business. I know people who have been in engineering who then went into sales and then went into and then it went into something like marketing. We even have engineers that transfer over into HR. So I would say another really amazing thing about Cisco is if you want to try a different area, there's always the opportunity for that. There's a lot of internal networking and being able to help you move around and have those opportunities. So I think if you're a person who's interested, which I really was, of being able to move across a business to different areas or organizations or business units, this is definitely a great place for you to work because you really do have the ability to do that and have people support you in doing that. Great question. Yes, we have stretch projects too, and those are also really amazing. So if you have a full-time role but have a few hours every week left over, you can actually pick up a project on the side to take up those few hours, and they could be in a different business or a business unit or a different organization. And those, even within your own organization, if you want to learn more about what other people are doing, that is another really great opportunity. Would definitely recommend that for any Ciscoans out there. Awesome. So I just want you guys all to know that my last 6 months have been so amazing with Cisco, and I'm so excited for my journey with Cisco to continue. It's such an amazing place to work, and they really do stand by really loving where you work as well as loving the work that you do. And I think it's so important, and it shows how all Cisco employees get to meet with their managers once a week, one-on-one, to dedicate themselves to having a good relationship with their managers, being able to showcase their work and talk about performance. These are all, like, I think really great things that I get to have on a weekly basis. And I think working at Cisco is so amazing to give me that opportunity as well as my work-life balance, being able to give back the way I want and being able to get that support from my manager and the people that I'm around. Yeah, and that's another really great point. I'm not sure if San Jose has the same thing as Bangalore, which is the Thincubator, and we actually do here in San Jose, and that's where you get to work with personal ideas using Cisco resources, and it's very popular here in San Jose as well. Oh, that's also another great question. Do you need to complete a bachelor's degree in HR area to, I don't know exactly the study field in HR, in order to get an HR position at Cisco? So, you know, I think something really common when you come out of college is that question that you have, like, do I need a business degree? Do I need an HR degree? So I actually studied sociology and media studies, which don't necessarily have an HR focus. It wasn't a business degree, and I was still able to get a position here at Cisco in HR. And I think that what you really have to do is just be able to understand where do those connections overlap when you're thinking about your opportunity and your job roles. And so that's a really great opportunity for you to know, is get in some information about what HR is. If you want to land in HR, how is what you're doing right now overlapping with that? And that would be my recommendation. Okay, you guys. So thank you guys all so much for joining. I'm now going to have to go and get back to some meetings, but I want you guys to for sure keep looking into Cisco, and you guys are more than welcome to swipe up after this. I'm going to actually include a link so that way you guys are all able to look at the careers that we have here. So thank you guys all so much, and I wish you guys have a great week. Bye.